back. This is Cheshire, and this is not sponsored content. Let's try that again. Welcome back. This is Cheshire, and this is not sponsored content. I know, right? It's hilarious. But I went and traded some Magic cards for a box of Pokemon Sun and Moon. Very good reason I did that is because I just really needed another box. And funds from PayPal take forever to clear. If you're wondering, this is another one of the Commander the Gathering playmats from collectedcompanies.com. They've actually given us a 10% off code, which we'll be talking about during our live stream this month of Commander the Gathering, which is our Magic-related multiplayer casual Commander show. And it's going to take me forever to get the wrapping off. Ugh, maybe. Wow, that's really tough. That's why I should always cut them in advance. Alright, there we go. Okay, we only crushed the box a little bit. So how am I enjoying Sun and Moon at the moment? Very much. Very much. Except for the whole mappable thing, the set is pretty good. Okay, so, you know the deal. We're going to go straight to the rares and foils. We want to try and crack an Ultra Ball. At the very least, we want to crack Solgaleos because I'm a big fan of Solgaleo. And I want me some. Code card. You ready? This code card's for you. Alright, terrific. So here's our foil, which is a Kavana, and Golduck is our rare. Eevee. Oh, we got some goodness there. So we've got Paris is our foil, and a Primarina GX is our GX card. We'll just chuck them in a pile. It doesn't matter. We'll go through them later. For a second there, I wasn't sure if that was a Sun and Moon booster. It's throwing me for a spin. Code card to the side. Sharpedo reverse. And a Primarina. You don't want me to actually show you the Primarina. You know what it looks like. We just want to go for spiciness. Crabrawler? Yes. And a Parasect. So how have your pulls been? My pulls have been actually pretty good. I've been quite enjoying pulls from Sun and Moon. Much better than I've been enjoying Magic the Gathering, to be honest. Which is actually a bit scary, but it happens. Oh, we got something good and shiny there. Datrix. And, ooh, a Ludinala GX. That's our second GX of the box. So that means that there should be another 2 at least GXs in here. Hopefully one of them being full art. Maybe even a secret rare would be real nice. But I guess we'll just see, won't we? So, how? You know, I've not seen this card before. H-A-U, Hail, How, and Hariyama. So, sick Hariyamas. It's really interesting that I've been looking at these sets, and from a playing point of view, and not from a collecting point of view, it's interesting that they still make so many cards that are pretty much just kind of janky. Roggenrola, Parasect. And I understand you can't make like everything 100% all the time, bloody amazing. Hey, you get a great card in every booster pack, and that's fine. I respect that, I understand it. But the amount that we're seeing that's kind of borderline unplayable is very interesting. Stoutland and a Crobat. Triple Poison Surprise Strike. Interesting. Have you been enjoying Sun and Moon? Have you been enjoying playing with the cards? Because the cards are fantastic. Now, these used to be so expensive back in the day, but Pokemon Catcher and Crabominable. That one. Still can't pronounce a whole bunch of names, and that's fine. This one doesn't want to come out, thank you. Whew. Oh, upside down. Cooked up. Toucannon reverse. And another Crabominable. Damn you, Crabominables. Don't forget, we are starting a Patreon soon, so you'll be able to submit funds, Zubat and a Pelosend, to help out with the channel. Pretty much just you subscribing is great, but once that Patreon starts, I'm going to remove all ads from the channel, so there won't be any money ties to ads. So if YouTube put ads on here, I don't have any control over that. But yeah, basically, the revenue that YouTubers get from ads is so pitifully small that Patreon is really the only way for us to go. Oh, hello. Reverse double colorless. And another Pelosend. Reverse double colorless is great. DCEs, always love them. They're always in demand. They're always worth money. And they're always pretty as well. Speaking of pretty, you can see it. Hey, Solgaleo EX Full Art. Oh, that feels so pretty. And that's weird. The reverse candy was under the Solgaleo. I haven't seen that before. Okay. Rare candy, reverse. I think that's our second or third now, which is great because it actually goes into the Solgaleo deck that I want to build. The International is coming up, but I don't think I'll participate because it's like $60 and I don't have a deck. I don't even have enough cards for a full deck at the moment. What with exiting Pokemon and then coming back into it, because that was interesting. Reverse is a Marini and a Beware. I mean, I'd love to go, but I don't have the Versus Seekers anymore. I don't have a whole bunch of red candies and stuff like that I would need. I think by now I probably have enough red candies, but there's a whole bunch of cards that I would need for the deck, and I just genuinely don't know if I'll be able to get them in time. Aquanid and a Cloyster. But you're probably wondering what you'll be able to get from the Patreon, and that is going to be some alternate cards. When I say that, I actually mean badly altered by myself, or even just signed. If you just want something signed, that's fine. Out of my personal collection. When it comes to Pokemon, there's not a whole lot in my personal collection right now. But there's going to be other things, whereas you can, like, you know, pay money for me to open you a box or something like that is something we can certainly work out. And then I'll just send you all of the foils, rares, etc. Or all of the ultra rares and the foils. And I'll just keep the other jank, and that's fine. You get the secret rares, of course. So our reverse is Alolan Rattata and a Gigalith. But in regards to that, that's something that I think you, the people, need to decide. So if you want to hit me up at Cheshire Plays on Twitter, and let me know what you would like to see from my Patreon. I have some ideas, but you might have better ideas than I do. And that's fine, because that's what this whole thing is about. I want to do stuff that you will love. And there will be more Pokemon deck techs and things like that coming up. I am back onto the Pokemon trading card game online. So I guess Solgaleo is going to be one of the big ones that I'll be doing in the next couple of weeks. But I'm going to be doing a couple of different deck techs for a couple of different decks that have caught my eye like I used to. Granbull Reverse and a Beware. And of course, any money raised by the Patreon goes to help me getting a face cam, maybe a better setup than this, being able to get some secondary webcams and things like that. Maybe even a bigger table would be nice, so that you can see everything I'm doing, and not just me squinting down at my phone, which I'm currently doing. Better lighting, but everything really. Energy Retrieval, Stoutland, foil, so good. The foils in this set have looked amazing. I'm not gonna lie, I'm quite a big fan of the reverses in this particular set. Which is funny because I'm not really that kind of collector. I like playing decks, but I don't really collect myself that much at all. Pick it back. And, oh, hello, Professor Kukui. Draw 2 cards, and then during this turn, your Pokemon's attacks deal 20 extra damage. That's pretty cool, but you know what, full art, that's our second full art from the box as well. Maybe we're going to have another insane box. And considering we've got 2 full arts like last time, I think we had 2 or 3 last time, I'm wondering if this means we're going to get a secret rare. And if it does, what is that secret rare going to be? Reverse Switch, fantastic. And an Incineroar. I don't know, secret rare energy wouldn't be bad, I guess. Just not another Rotom Dex, please. Our reverse is a Lima. And our rare is a Bruxish. How have you been enjoying these videos? That's what I want to know. I'd love your feedback. Your feedback will make this channel better. Code card. Your feedback will make everything infinitely better. So hopefully that is something that you will want to do. Just let me know. Tell me. Cloyster, reverse foil, and a Dugtrio Alolan, which is actually the 3 dudes from Hanson, obviously. If you don't know what Hanson is, it's a really terrible boy band that you should look up. It's really terrible. I'm sorry. Yeah. Yeah, I want your feedback. I want to know what you think of this channel. I want to know what you think of my Pokemon openings. Because if you're here, you're probably not here for Magic as well. You might be, but probably not. Odds are Bruxish reverse and a Masquerain. But I've got a thing where I always say, always improving. I would like to always be improving. I would like the chance to keep on making this as entertaining as possible without it getting boring and the same thing over and over, and why are you even talking anymore? And that's pretty much why I need your feedback, because it will help me know what you'd like and what I can do. So Pinsir reverse, and ooh, I don't think I've had one of those before. Arcanine Hollow, such a majestic picture. The art in this set is amazing, absolutely amazing. Just loving it. Well, yeah, let's get booster pack. Stop it. Code card. Our reverse is a potion. Our rare is a Cloyster. Poliwag, and Lantern. Now there is a competition for some magic booster packs down below, where you can win some booster packs between now and the 28th of February when I draw it. If you're not into Magic, that's fine, I would still suggest that you go down there, because it will allow you to subscribe to this channel, subscribe to the Facebook, or hit like on the Facebook really, and follow me on the Twitters. It all goes to helping me do what I do. Primarina. Oh, and a normal Solgaleo GX. Oh, I can't talk today. That is brilliant. So far, we're having a pretty successful box. 1, 2, 3, 4 GX, and 1 full art trainer. That makes me really start to believe that we've got a secret rare in this box. There are ways of telling, of course. I've talked about it before, that there is ways of mapping boxes, which is terrible. So, I'm going to say this now, only buy from a trusted retailer such as Guff or NLG or something like that. Don't buy open boxes off eBay, because there is probably a good chance that somebody has cracked those open already. Poliwhirl Reverse and Decidueye. And that would be sucky if you went out and stupidly bought booster packs and got screwed. So just don't do that. Just don't hurt yourself. Our reverse is Cosmog. Great. And Cosmoom. I need both of those for this old Galio GX deck. I think by now, after like, what, 3 boxes? 4 boxes? 3 boxes. I'm sure I've got enough metal energy to support the box. To support the deck. Dewpider? Dewpider? Like spider, I guess? It's Dew with a spider, but it's only got 4 legs. That's not a spider? Okay, whatever. It's Pokemon. And Sharpedo. Sharpedo is hungry because it's like a shark, but it's kind of not. And just, it looks hungry. And our reverse foil is there. Reverse foil Nest Ball. And another Hariyama, which we are so sick of seeing. I'm sick of Hariyamas. I create so many of them, it makes me sad. Cool. Crocodile Reverse. And Butterfree is rare. 4 booster packs left to go. So what can you get on the Patreon? Well, I'm happy you asked. So obviously we're going to be offering that we can open things like Elite Trainer boxes for people on the channel and then send them the good stuff out of that. The same with obviously boxes of Sun and Moon and whatever set is available during the particular period. There will be things such as us opening, I guess, just booster packs and stuff, really. There is Badly Altered cards that will happen if you tell me who your favorite Pokemon is. I will endeavor to try and get a copy of that Pokemon and send that out. It's probably only going to be like $5 or something like that, depending on where you live. Corsola and Lurantis GX. Wow, this box is really putting out some great boosters. 3 left. Now, this one here, this one, I'm guaranteeing that this is going to be something good. I reckon it's going to be a secret rare. It's the very last booster pack from the box, and we're going to open it now instead. You ready? Oh, it's not. Wishy-washy? Oh, it's an Oranguru. Alright, that's still pretty good. That is part of the mapping. There's a way that packet, that booster was mapped. I could map that from my box. So that tells you that I'm not joking when there's a way to do it. Professor Kukui and Muscarine. Even if there's nothing on the Patreon that you want, you can always just back it for $1. I'd buy that for $1. And I would, if I was you, I would back it for at least $1. It allows us to be able to keep doing things like this. Well, me, I guess. But there's a lot of other show type stuff that I do on here that I'd like to go further with. It will help with things like Pokemon Online and me buying code cards for that as well. But just all round, it will actually help the entire channel because I'll be able to get better equipment and I'll be able to do better videos for you. Pokeball Reverse and a Golduck. Alright, well that's it. Let's have a quick look over. We'll put the Orangurang over here and we'll see what we got. So we got a Lurantis GX. Put those to the back. Lunala GX. Primarina GX. Solgaleo GX, Solgaleo Full Art, and a Professor Kukui Full Art. So that is a pretty spectacular box. I'm having so much better luck with Pokemon than I am with Magic the Gathering, and that blows my mind. But for now, that's it for me. Please go down, like the video, subscribe to the channel, chat to me, comment below, let me know what you thought of this. How do you like the channel so far? Any improvements that you'd like to see? Anything that I don't do that you would like to see? Obviously deck techs and stuff like that I definitely want to do for you people. And just remember to keep cracking packs.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, comment down below and share this with everyone.